Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Hairy Muppet, and we are going to be casting another Daily Masters. We're gonna start calling it a Daily Masters. I've already uploaded the the names of some of the videos that I've got on YouTube, and I got a hair in my mouth. That's disgusting. Yeah. All right. It's going to be our Daily Masters series, and I'm going to do my very best to get a new Masters 1v1 game out every single day. Now, I'm still going to do tournaments. I'm still going to do fan games. I'm still going to do whatever else. But they might be coming out a little bit slower. But I feel like yeah, I'm sorry, it's this bloody microphone keeps, yeah, I feel like the 1v1s, yeah, are going to be awesome, and I'd really like to get one out a day, just to keep that ball rolling, because I feel like when people watch, they just want to see the awesome games, and tournaments aren't necessarily for everybody, because you gotta go through it and just sort of build yourself up watching all the games, and sometimes you don't have all the time to watch all of them. So sometimes you just want one game, just one random game, and yeah, this is what it's going to be all about. Daily Masters, one every day. Going to try and keep on it. And this game, it is going to be ToD, up the top right side of the map, our red Protoss player, and we actually cast him versus Jim, I think part of the CPL Championship off the top of my head. I think it was anyway. That was the one with the names. I had to take me like 5 minutes to figure out the exact names of each player because they weren't in English in the game, which was, yeah, a bit of a pain. But yes, and down the bottom left side, it is going to be our blue Zerg player, TLO, who, yeah, you really should know who TLO is. He's really awesome, and he's been doing really awesome stuff for years now in the Starcraft 2 scene, so always good to see him. And yeah, it's great to see that he is he's continuing to get out there and own people. Although, yeah, I do not know if he's going to own this player. I'd expect he's got a very decent chance. It's very hard to beat TLO, but ToD, man, he is a very awesome player, and we know that he can do awesome stuff. So yeah, there we go. Going to be popping down the expansion there. So yeah, that's going to be pretty good. He's getting it nice and early, but yeah, that's actually a really great decision on his part to get that nice and early, because of course TLO is double expanding, and I don't think he knew that TLO was double expanding, but he made the right decision nonetheless. So there we go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, TLO only now just going to be finishing. He's actually timed it on his second expansion. I think he must have gotten the third base down before he even built his spawning pool. So that's going to be extremely early expanding, man. Really early. I don't believe I've ever seen a double expansion this early in the game. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I've I may have seen it off a Terran player once, but actually, I think that's in the Aces ROG, which I'm still in the middle of uploading. So yeah, look out for the double expansion off a Terran player. I wonder where that is. I'm not going to ruin it any more than that, but yes, it does happen, and it is very awesome. So this is what I get for uploading videos out of sync, man. I still got like 12, 15 videos of the Aces ROG that I've cast, but I haven't uploaded it yet because, yeah, hooray for Australian internet. And also, I suppose, on the weekend I can sometimes cast like 10 games a day or something, and if I uploaded 10 games a day, it would just be overkill, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, but look at this. We've got Ling speed on the way. We've got a bunch of Lings. The mothership core is just like, ha, you guys have nothing against me. He's smart enough to know that the Queens do in fact have something against him though, so he's not going to be trying to get a flank with the Queens, man. That's going to be the slowest flank I have ever seen in the history of flanking, and yeah, it's not going to work. For 6 Lings coming in, they're going to time out the Ling speed beautifully, but unfortunately they still cannot get past this Zealot no matter how fast they run. So yeah, they're just going to do a bit of scouting, Is Overlord going to come in and he's going to get a wall of blue, gooey, lasery stuff shot right at his ass. And this is not some new sort of relaxation massage technique or some sort of a UV treatment to give you an awesome tan. Those things do bloody hurt and they can kill you, although I suppose some people would argue that the UV things will probably kill you as well. It just takes a little bit longer, although not too much longer, because my god, the sentries really attack very, very slowly, man. They do not know how to attack fast. And these lings, man, actually going really nuts, but some reinforcements here going to be holding off, and the pylon in the middle of nowhere is going to survive for another day, or at least another few minutes anyway, which is really crazy, man, actually, because this, I mean, most likely with a battle you'd go for like hours and hours and hours, man, but in this game, man, an hour-long game is considered like a year-long campaign in real life. It's just absolutely nuts. But yeah, I suppose in real life it doesn't quite take 30 seconds to train up a new Marine. So that is probably the difference between real life and Starcraft. As if we really needed to have somebody point out that real life is quite different from Starcraft. I'm sure you guys kind of knew that already. But these guys, man, these guys are getting penned in. The lings really going nuts, and they're coming in at the perfect time because the third base is so exposed right here, barely holding it off. And the Baneling's coming in, but I don't think Banelings can bust through force fields. So here he goes. He's going to have another attack, but he's created his own little gate over here with these gateways and with these pylons and stuff like that. So very nice. I thought that was a cannon. There's a cannon right there, so that's going to be cool. And yeah, I would not be surprised to see him cancel a couple of these gateways, because they're just going to be so cumbersome later on. But right now he's just desperately getting out forces, and the ling's deciding to go here instead. He's going to need a force field here. Oh yeah, there we go, getting the force field down, which is going to hold this off. And he's reduced to hitting the gateways. It's going to take ages for them to go down, or maybe not. They're actually going down quite fast. The reinforcements coming in, but the reinforcements are going to get hit by those Banelings, and there we go, force fields protecting the gateways. So ToD might last, but no, I think a Baneling got onto that gateway. He set up a secondary line here. Very nicely done. He's going to cancel it, but there we go, he's going to put down the gateways very fast. There was half of a third of a second there where TLO, actually you can still go in there, man. A bit of a mess up right here from ToD with that Zealot blocking the gateway, and that could have been, oh, it could have been so bad for ToD if the lings had chosen to move in there, but they did not. And meanwhile, TLO, like a complete boss, is going to be getting 14 workers and a spire off this beautiful ling harass. And right now, ToD, I feel like he's in so much trouble. This is one of the most efficient contains I have ever seen, and he has had to expend so much extra effort just to keep this base alive. He has kept it alive, and I gotta congratulate him for doing that, but man, it's just, TLO is just so tenacious, and once he starts getting the mutas coming out, it is going to be a lot of pain for ToD. This little guy is going to be running around, but he gets taken out before he can reach the position that he needs to reach. There we go, there's a spy coming out, and he had over 1,000 gas saved up. His mineral count is actually a little bit low, so that's unfortunate, but he'll get that up very fast. And in a couple of minutes we can expect to see about 10 or 12 mutas out on the field. There we go, 11 building already, and 2 cannons up the back. They should be alright to delve off lings. Banelings are going to be another matter entirely. They can just shred this pylon and this zealot, and it'll be down to ToD to get the force field down as fast as he can. But I don't know if it even matters, man. I mean, oh, alright, granted, ToD is mining off 3 bases, TLO is mining off 4, so technically ToD still has a decent chance. He's getting a bunch of Archons, he's had the Templar Archives down, and here come the mutas, man, and yes, he's got a bit of anti-air here. He's got the cannons would probably like to be hitting the mutas. There we go, warping in his main force over there, but that was a clutch move to protect this expansion, but his third is so exposed right now, and it is going to go down. There we go, he's warping over again. I thought the cooldown on this recoil was just way... I thought that had a much higher cooldown. Maybe it doesn't have a cooldown at all. Maybe it's just energy use. But here we go. The mute is so fast. They just wiped out the Zealot, and the Lynx come streaming through, and ToD needs his entire force to delve this off, but they're so fast, outrunning him. And here we go. The probes all trying to move away, but few mutas lost, but the Nexus does go down. The other Nexus is going to go down, and then these guys are just going to shift over to the third, or maybe just go for some tech, man. The Templar Archives is a very, very juicy target right there. And yeah, here we go. They're just going to be taking out stuff. Cyber Core, also a very juicy target. They're going to be trapped here. All the Lings are going to go down. I feel like the mutas are going to get out of there. They'd love to hit something else, but I don't feel like they can afford to stay around here any longer. But my God, man, the economy of ToD has been crippled, really, really crippled. 2 Nexi have been lost. He hasn't lost that many workers, but his mining capability is just completely shit at the moment. And I think he's trying to build a Nexus, but he's getting blocked by mining probes. So that's not fun. Yeah, look at this, man. TLO getting down a 5th base. He's already had one on the gold for so long. Trying to get another one now. ToD going to move out, going to try and make something happen, but with these mutas around on the map, and look at the workers. This is, oh, he's actually worried about this force, man. And Blink Stalkers, a massive force of Blink Stalkers, is going to be out there with Archon and a whole bunch of sentries as well. He's got to be worried about mass Lings attacking this mass Stalker force. I don't know if it's a massive threat because TLO seems to be going for more mutas than Lings at the moment, but it could switch over at any point, just getting a crap ton of Lings and just wiping this out, doing a great job and knocking them back to this expansion. And if he knocks back this expansion, then yeah, he could be doing some very good stuff. But his own 3rd base is desperate straits here. It is almost certainly going to go down, and TLO lost a base that he can afford to live without. ToD lost a base, and I have a feeling he really can't afford to live without that 3rd man, because he is not mining at all. His income is 0, absolutely 0, and this is bad because he is completely out of minerals. And what all the mutas have to do is start wiping out workers here, and it is game over, absolutely game over. All of the workers are going to die. He's going to try for a base race. I feel like he's not going to be able to do it. Maybe, actually, I don't know, man. I mean, with all these mutas, I mean, TLO really doesn't have the army to hit up against this Protoss army, but he may just have a superior number of forces. Look at this, man. 3 hallucinated Archons. That's just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And yeah, ToD going down. His forces are actually split up quite a bit. The main force is here, but he spread out all his Stalkers over there. And TLO, he may have enough mutas to actually force a base race. He's expanding over to there. And ToD, somehow he's managed to get 785 minerals. I don't know how he managed to get that many minerals, but he's building an expansion somewhere. He just went down to 385. Where is he building that Nexi? I can't tell. I cannot tell where he's building the damn thing. Maybe he just gave 400 away to charity or something like that. I got no idea. Oh, there we go. There he goes. It just wasn't showing up for a sec there. Showing up now is building in the top corner. One of the places where, ooh, I feel like a TLO not quite able to see it. His creep tube is giving the vision, not the creep itself, and the creep tubers are on the low ground, so not going to be fun. These guys hoping to pop off a few Stalkers, but wisely they do not want to move into a place where the Stalkers can blink under them, because they will just get absolutely shredded. And we've kind of got a standoff here. I'm very surprised to say. I thought it was going to be a base race, but it's kind of a standoff. I mean, ToD moving in there. I feel like ToD still has the army advantage, but TLO has the maneuverability advantage. And if he knows about this Nexi, he can wipe it out. And the problem is, what else has ToD spent all his minerals on, man? I got no idea. But here we go. The Nexi will go down. And ToD is not going to have enough money to build another one. Is he going to... He cancelled it. But he's on 385, man. So he's still screwed. He cannot build another Nexi. And the force is meanwhile going for TLO's main base. And it's not going to reveal everything. He's still got the thing over there. But a whole bunch of probes going over here, man. Absolutely insane. I can't tell I think, yeah, I don't know. I do not know how he's down to 85. What he's actually built to do that. It must be one of those things where he's selected to build the next side. But look at this battle, man. The Muta's just going for it, just having a crack. And it looks like they eventually will have the numbers to just take this out, man. And look at this, ToD actually getting the better upgrades here. But it's just not enough. And yeah, managing to hold off here. Just barely, I feel like. But it looks like just the sheer amount of mutas was enough to stave off all those units. And a bunch of probes over there, a bunch of stalkers. And that is not going to be enough to win him the game. And ToD is going to have to GG here because he cannot beat this. I mean, he's got more workers. That doesn't really mean anything though. I mean, he's trying. He's trying. I don't know. I mean, it's yeah, I do not know. I do not know. Maybe somebody was donating to somebody else. That doesn't sound right. Whatever. Yeah, really great job. And yeah, congratulations to TLO for that fantastic victory, for getting the mutas out. We are actually going to skip back a little bit because I feel like there was some donations going on, and there was also this battle on the main base, which is where this army just got owned, and I cannot remember what happened here. I want to see this battle where these guys got wiped out, so we are going to go back and check it out. And yeah, it's going to be friggin' awesome because I thought these guys, I mean, if you have a look at the unit count, 40 mutas, 1 Archon, 16 stalkers, 8 sentries. So alright, so TLO definitely has the numbers. He moves in, snipes the Archon straight away. Great job. And now he's hitting everything else. The sentries go down very fast. He's not even worrying about the hallucinated Archons. He's, I don't know if he's got vision, but he's not even worrying about them. And he's actually just worried. He's just attacking the stalkers. He's manually not hitting the Archon. He was going for all the stalkers there. I don't think he has vision though, so that's crazy. How did he know that they were hallucinations? Or was it just a mistake that he didn't attack them and it just turned out to be lucky? I do not know, but yeah. Is there a log? Where's my log? That's a message log. There's no donations log. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on here, but anyway, donations or not, I definitely think that TLO did an awesome job. He just had an overwhelming number of mutas, and really, the pressure he put on in the very early game was just absolutely obscene because he got the 3 bases stupidly fast, left himself a little bit exposed, not too exposed, but a little bit. And yeah, then TLO went right down the middle, got the gold. He was just doing crazy stuff, and the Lings, he just had so many Lings out there doing such a good job. He got the timing of ToD's third down perfectly. He attacked it at the perfect time, and ToD really had to commit a lot to keeping it alive, building all these guys all over the place, kind of penned up in the back here. Really not a comfortable place for him to be in. And meanwhile, TLO just kept expanding, got the gold, and I mean, mining gas off 4 bases, and I think he mined it off a 5th base as well for a little while. It's just so insane, and he just got so many mutas. I mean, 40 mutas he had at one point. That's absolutely nuts. And yeah, I mean, from there on, he just overwhelmed. He had a super critical number of mutas, and he just could not be beat at that point. I mean, there was nothing that ToD could really have built that would have saved him at that point. Maybe mass Phoenix, mass Blink Stalkers, mass Archons probably would have been his best bet, but he was too badly battered at that point, and TLO just overwhelmed him. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching this daily Masters game. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow with another Masters game. So thank you very much for watching. This is Hairy Muppet. Hope you enjoyed this game.